Okay, now we're going to put a floor and a roof on our house. Be sure you're on the floor plan, and it says floor up there. And by the way, if you have not saved, go ahead and click save so you save your walls that you have all built nice and pretty. So we're going to add the floor now. We're on the floor plan, and we're on the architecture tab here. So what do we want to add? Look right there, a floor. That's what we want to add. So when I click right here on floor, notice again, just like with the walls, it pops up this green part and a little line right here. So I want to take, and I want to start, and the easiest way to do this is to make a floor that connects to a boundary line. It's going to connect it to our walls for us. So what I want to do is I want to click on each exterior wall. Notice it says connect that to the outside wall there. Click the next one, outside wall. Click here, outside wall, and click here, outside wall. It's added this like pink line for where it's going to do my floors. Now I can't do anything until I finished doing this green part, just like Inventor. Am I happy with it? Yes, I am. So I'm going to click check, and it drew my floor in for me. Now we also want to go ahead and add the roof. So I've clicked off of my shape, so nothing is highlighted. I'm still on the floor, and I want to go to roof and click roof. And it says, you have created a roof on the lowest level. Would you like to put it on the roof level? Notice that it's smart enough to realize that I don't want the roof on the floor. I really want it on the roof level. If I click yes, it's now going to put it on the roof level. Now once again, I want to go to the outside. But do you ever notice that roofs don't stop right at the edge of the building? They extend a little bit out. That's what we want to do. We want to have an offset, an overhang here, and we want to make an overhang of 1 foot. So I'm going to change this to a 1, and it changes it to 1, so it's going to extend out past my roof. If I just highlight over, you can see how it's extending it out. Now do be careful, because if I go like this, where's it going to extend it? It's going to put the extension on the inside of my building, which doesn't make any sense. I want it to stick out of my building like this. Now it's going to put a slope on there, and I want the sloped part to be along the long sides of the roof. So I'm going to first click on the long side here and the long side there. And notice when I did it, it put the little triangle on each one of these, saying it's giving those a slope. Now I want to make the other sides just go up straight and not have slopes on them. So I'm going to come up here and click Define Slope to turn that off. And then I'm going to do my other 2 sides. Notice it doesn't have a little triangle there. It just put the roof and put the roof there, no little triangle. Once I'm happy with that, now I can hit the check, and it put my roof on. So now we have walls, a floor, and a roof. I haven't looked at what this looks like on the side, so let's go do that. Remember, elevation views are what show you the side of your building. If I look at the elevation from one end, I can see here's the end of it with that peaked roof where the slope was. And if I look at the north side, it's giving me the side view. This is that slope there. What I want to do now is I'm going to show you how to adjust your views. If you look down here at the bottom, we've kind of ignored this part, but what I want to show you is how you can adjust things here. The first one is visual style. If I click here, it's showing me some different options. We're currently in the wire frame, but shaded is what I find works best. Realistic looks really nice, but it will lag your computers a little bit, so you can I do either shaded or realistic. We're just going to do shaded so we can see it. Notice it changed it to being shaded over here instead of hollow. The other one that's good to do is this one right beside it. So we did this one first, and now we're doing the little rectangle. And I want to go from coarse to fine view. Again, if you're doing a really big project, being on fine may slow you down a little bit, but this is a little tiny shed. So I've changed this to fine, and I've changed this to shaded with edges. Now I'm going to go back to my east view, and I'm going to do the same thing here, fine, shaded. And notice what's happened with my wall. It's not going all the way up to my roof. I'm going to scroll in so I can see this. And I want to extend this up to the roof. If I click on this wall, notice it has it right here. And what I want to do is when I click on it, it pops this up and says, do you want to modify this wall? Yes, I do. Well, what do I really want this wall to do? I really want it to go up to this roof. So it says, attach top to base. I want to attach the top to the base. If I just try to drag this up, notice it's not making it the shape of my roof, and I want it to fit in there. So if I highlight on this one and I click it, it clicks off. But if I highlight over there, it tells me what to do. It says select the top or base which you want to attach, then select the roof you want to attach it to. So what I do is I've clicked this one, and I want to click the roof I want to attach to, and look, it's clicking my wall up there. That is what I want to do, so I click off, and it's fixed that wall. This wall is also actually just barely touching it. It's not really attached, so I want to do the same thing here. Attach the top, tell it which one I want to attach to, and it pushed it up to the roof. I need to go to another view. That view's not helping. The west one. This is the other end of my building, so I can see and fix this. Again, take it and make it fine and shaded. Scroll in. And if I highlight this wall on the end, I can see this wall isn't going all the way up to the roof. That's actually the wall in the back that we already fixed. I need to fix this wall. So I'm on this wall, attach the top, tell it to attach it to the roof. Now it's fixed that one. And finally, this wall right here is also not attached. Again, attach the roof, tell it where to attach it to, and it's pushed it up. Now all my walls have been attached. I did all 4 walls had to get attached to the roof.